So today I'll give you a tour to my lab. So lab is not that clean, so don't mind. It's a mess right now. So we are in the middle of printing a case for a project that I'm working on. So this is the project. Let me actually show you the project first, then I'll give you a tour of the rest of the lab. So this is a programmer for IoT development kit that I'm building. So this is the actual PCB for the IoT board, and which you can see right here. And we are building a case for the programmer. So what the programmer will do, so we have a small chip that goes in the middle. Then close this, and we have this programmer, which will connect the ISP port, and then we can program it with the Arduino bootloader. So this is the case top and bottom part. So I designed this board last night. As you can see, there is a space for the ISP port. 4 screws will go on the 4 holes. So the way I did it was using a slide caliper, just measuring the board, and then designed this case, which we are printing right now with this Prusa 3D printer. So we are currently only printing the bottom part. So when that is done, I'll be working on the actual IoT development kit, which will use a custom Arduino with a custom bootloader and LoRa chip. So this is the LoRa chip, which will basically go here, and the Arduino chip at Mega chip will go here. So now this is the soldering station, and yeah, this is my old organizer. So I put different, so all the power management chips, I guess, are here. So different prototyping boards, spare PCBs, ESP32, different crystals and resonators, transistors. These are very old transistors. So the radio modules, different types of radio modules that I've been working on for like last decade, I guess. So this is a very old RFM module, 433 megahertz radio module. This is the receiver. These are the transmitters. So these are from like more than 10 years ago. So then we have different components scattered around. These are the passive components, capacitors, resistors, and these are the different radio modules. These are the new ones, not that new, but ESP12, ESP82, 85, the Node MCU, ESP01. I think I also have some ESP7 and RF modules, ESP32. That's pretty much it. So So these are the mechanical components, shaft, different screws. I think these are M3 screws. So this is the tool to measure when I was working on the low voltage circuit design. So this will help how much power the device is consuming. This will help that. And they also have all the different versions of Raspberry Pis. Raspberry Pi, this is the smallest one, forgot the name. So these are all Raspberry Pis. This is an old DD2 board, FPGA board. I bought this in, I think, 2011 when I was in college to do the FPGA and my senior design project on the FPGA. And these are some unfinished projects which I was working in 2017, 2018. So these are some toy robots, some prototypes that I built. They have ultrasonic sensors. Some of them have infrared sensors. So for example, this guy, it has a custom Arduino. I think it's an, it's an Arduino. This was, I think this is a finished project, which is broken right now. So it has these two stepper motors with ultrasonic sensor, sonar sensor. And this was also a finished project. I didn't finish, it's kind of 80% finished. So it has a head which it can't rotate around. So when the robot crawls on the floor, there is an obstacle on the front, it will just look around. So it's a remake of my very first differential drive robot, which I built in 2007, 2008. So this is basically a remake of that, which I built in 2017. These are some of the works that I've been doing for 10 years. These are very old. Some custom microcontroller projects. I think this one uses, what is it? Atmega 128. You see the back of the board. It's a huge mess. I don't know how long it took me to do that. I was very young back then. And this was before Arduino. So before Arduino came up, I was using this board. I was using Atmega 8 chip. This is a IoT device, IoT development kit again, the version 1, which uses, instead of LoRa, it uses Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, I guess. I think it was, this one is using ESP module, ESP01. So these are very old. This is a very old interfacing device from 2007. Okay, what else? I think I have some. Oh, yeah. These are the champs. So this is a very old robot. We used to call it Micro Mouse. So what Micro Mouse will do is So this, I built this in 2000. I guess I built this in 2009, 2008, 2009, and this one in 2010. So this guy won second, I think second or third, I think third place in IEEE competition for MicroMouse. And then I built this one also, which won the second prize in Boston University in 2010, which uses two stepper motors. And there was another part which I took off. So this was the top part, which I took off for taking some components from it. I think this is a step down regulator, and it used to use an Arduino Pro. So this is the socket for Arduino Pro, so which goes on top like this. And what else? Septics. Oh yeah, this was another project that I built in when 2015, 2014, I guess. So let me just show this to you. What it does, it has. So this is not a Raspberry Pi, although it looks like a Raspberry Pi. It's an Odroid embedded system. I customized it, put my logo on it. So what it does, it gives you a personalized billboard. Which you do, what you do with it is there's a mini HDMI port. So you attach that HDMI port with a big display. And then with your mobile phone, you can actually create ads and publish to the display. So this is useful for things like restaurants and retail shops. So I actually sold a few units to different retail shops in New York. So that's pretty much it. So I'll be working on this IoT development kit, and we'll be posting more updates shortly. Thank you.